The title of this book is Error Wall of Faith. It is a writing by our beloved.
It is a writing by our beloved
Jamilohin.
Abiodun.
We are now in chapter 10,
Jamilohin.
part
We are
15
now
of this
in
book.
chapter
Chapter
2 of
10,
this
part
book.
15
Chapter
of this
2,
book. I repeat
part
it, chapter 10,
of
part
this
15
book.
of this
I
book.
repeat,
We are in
title
title
of
of chapter
chapter
10
10
of this book.
Jesus
Becoming
continues.
spiritually. We are not too sure why the wall of
all
faith
these
teaches
the
say
belief
that Jesus
that
Christian
Christian
is
a God
who
who
also
Kenyon
has
has
ability
to
to speak things
hardened
into existence
and
just like
like
God.
God.
Taught this concept.
Are these assertions
Many
fully
people
consistent
also
with
treat
the intent of
some
Scripture?
of the prominent ones
We
include
knew that
Kenneth
the primary
Copeland
aim of the Christian
Frederick
faith
K.
is the
establishment,
establishment
Price, and Joyce
maintenance
Meyer.
of a steady
There are several
relationship with
versions
God,
of this teaching,
irrespective
can
of
summarize
circumstance
thus.
of life,
First, Jesus
whether
was
positive
separated from
or
God
negative.
on the cross. Second, Jesus did not finish the
For
atonement
I am not
on the
ashamed
cross.
of the gospel
3.
of Christ,
Jesus
for
went to
it is
hell
the power
and
of
suffered
God to salvation
there to
for
finish the
everyone who
atonement.
believes.
4.
For the
Jesus
Jews
was
first
born
and
also
again
like
for the
us.
Greek. 17. For in the
Are
righteousness
these
of
positions
God is
truly
from
biblical?
faith to faith,
Faith teachers
as
say
it
Jesus
is
was
written,
separated
just
from
shall
Father
live
God
by
on
faith.
the cross
Romans
because
chapter
of the
11,
statement he
Romans
made
chapter
in
1, verse
Matthew
16
chapter
to
27, verse
17.
46. And
Verse
about
38,
the ninth
now
hour,
the church,
Jesus cried out
now the
with a loud
just
voice,
shall live
saying,
by faith.
Eli,
But
Eli,
if anyone
lama sabachthani,
back, my soul
that is, my
has no
God,
pleasure in him.
why have
But
you
we
forsaken
are
me?
not
God,
of those
Matthew chapter
draw back
7,
to
verse
perdition, but of
46.
those who believe to the saving
Does
of the
this
soul. In God,
truly
Hebrews chapter
imply
10,
that
verse
Jesus
38
was
to
separated
39.
from the Father? The
Those
truth is, Jesus could not
who shall
be separated from
us
the
from
Father
the love of
because
Christ
he is
shall
of the
tribulation
same
or
essence
distress
as the
or
Father.
persecution or
Separating
famine
from
or
him,
nakedness or peril or
separating
sword,
him from the
as
Father
it is
would mean
written,
that he
for your
ceased
sake
to be
we
God
are
at
here
that moment.
all day long.
This
We are
couldn't
accounted
have
happened
happened because
for
God would
slaughter,
be
yet
God
in
forever.
all these things we
This
are more
couldn't
than
have
conquerors
happened
through
happening
him who loved
because
us.
God will be
For I am
God forever.
persuaded that neither death,
Jesus quoted
nor
the
life,
exact
nor
word
angel,
of
nor
David in the
principality,
Psalms to
nor
show
power,
the
nor
truth
things
that the
present,
prophecy was
nor things
about
to come,
him.
nor
It
health,
is
nor
evident
depth,
that
nor any
David
other
wrote
created
Psalms
things shall be
22
able to
at the
separate
time
us
when
from the
he was
love
troubled.
of God, which is
Thought
in
he
Christ
felt
Jesus
God
our Lord.
forsake him
In
at
God,
that time.
Romans chapter
He
8,
knew
verse
God could
35
not
to 39.
have forsaken him because
The
God
number
does
one
not
error
forsake
that
the righteous. So,
become
in the
apparent
same
to
vein,
censor
God could
inquirer
not
is
have
the fact
forsaken
that
Jesus
the word
in
of,
the real
the word
sense
of faith
of the word.
change is
The
demanded
ignorance
objective
was
to mere
a demonstration
expression
of Jesus'
temporal
humanity.
object. God,
The
material
ignorance,
wealth,
the
and
ignorance was a
health.
demonstration of Jesus' humanity.
Due to
It was an
undue
expression that
emphasis
summed
placed
up
using
his
faith to claim
experience
physical
and feeling
things
at
from
that
God,
time as it a man and not as God.
invariably present faith as
Truly,
an abstract
God had
force
to
that is
allow him
largely
to be delivered
meant to be
into
used
the
to
hands of his
conjure
enemy to
the
suffer
good
for the
things
sins of mankind.
of life, just like
He had to
seed
bear
faith.
the full
Seed
weight
faith.
of God's wrath
This
against
similarity,
sin on the
this
cross because he
similarity
bore the sins
in
of
my
the whole
option
world
is
in
the
his
reason
body.
why prosperity
This is
preacher
the
find
import
it very
of the forsaken
convenient
in
to
that
combine
scripture.
the two
It is
concepts,
not that Christ was
despite
separated
that
from
they
the
are
divine,
of
from
different
the
origin.
divine essence in the
We must
Godhead.
admit
This
that
can't
the
happen.
recommendation to
How
always
do we
maintain
know
an
what
attitude
we are
of
saying
love
is correct?
commendable.
Jesus himself spoke
However,
about
love
the
must
time
be
of
seen
his suffering
primarily as
that all
a
his
Christian
disciples
virtue
would
and
be
not
scattered
means of
and desert
converting
him, but his
one's
Father
desire
would not
to
leave
reality
him alone.
as the wall of faith
Indeed,
presents it.
indeed,
Otherwise,
the
it
hour is
no
coming,
longer
yes,
love.
has now come that you will be scattered each to his
End of
own
chapter
and will leave
2.
me alone.
End of
And
chapter
yet
2. We are
I
now
am
in
not
chapter
alone
3
because
of
the
this book.
Father is with me.
Chapter 3, the
John
title of
chapter
chapter 3,
16, verse
common
32.
scripture used to teach
Moreover,
the word
Jesus
of faith.
committed his spirit
Common
into
scripture
the Father's
used
hand
to teach
before
the
he
word of
gave
faith.
up the ghost. He could
Just
not
like the
have
abundant
been
life
able
theology,
to do this
the
if
word of faith
he
is
was truly
also
separated from the Father.
premise on several scriptural
And
passages
when Jesus
which are
cried
mostly
out
taken
with a loud
out of
voice,
context.
he said,
Saints,
Father,
the
into
Bible
your
say,
hand I
by
commit
the
my
mouth
spirit.
of two or
Having
three
said this,
witnesses,
he
the word
shall
shall
be
be
established.
established.
In God,
We
Luke
shall
chapter 23,
see
verse 46.
this figure
So we
by
see that
examining
it is not correct to
at least
say Jesus
7
died spiritually
of the
because
common
he was
Bible
separated
passage
from
from
the
which
Father
the
on
word
the
of
cross.
faith is premise.
It
to
is true
see
that Jesus
if
did
they
not
can
finish
fully
the atonement
use as
for
such.
sin on the cross.
First passage, Mark chapter
From
11,
all
verse 20
scriptural
to 24.
indication, the
Now,
answer is
in the morning,
capital
as
no.
they
Jesus
passed by,
himself said,
they
it
saw
is
the
finished
fig tree
on the
dry
cross. In
up
God,
of
John
the
chapter
roots.
19, verse
And
30.
Peter, remembering,
The phrase,
said to
it is
him,
finished,
Rabbi,
was
the
translated
fig tree
from a
which
single
you
Greek
cursed
word,
has
teleo,
withered away.
which
So
could
Jesus
also
answered
means
and
fulfill,
said to him,
accomplished,
have
or
faith in God.
concluded amongst
For
other meanings.
surely I say to you,
So
whoever
in Jesus'
said to
word,
this mountain,
all the Old
be
Testament
removed
prophecy
and cast
concerning
into
the
the sea,
redemption of
and does not
mankind
doubt
were
in
brought
his
to a
heart,
close
but
on
believe
the cross.
that those things
Hebrews chapter
say
10, verse
will
5 to
be
10
done, he
says,
will have
we are
whatever he
sanctified
says.
by offering,
Therefore, I say
by
to
the
you,
offering of the
whatever
body
things
of
you
Christ
ask
once
when you
and
pray,
for all.
believe that you receive them,
Therefore,
and
when
you
he
will
came
have
into
them.
the world,
Mark chapter 11,
he said,
verse 20 to
sacrifice
24.
and offering you did not desire, but a
Word of
body
faith
you have
teacher,
prepared for me.
also known
In
as
burnt
faith
offering
teacher,
and
often
sacrifice for
used
sin,
verse
you
22 to 24
had no
of Mark
pleasure.
chapter 11
Then I
to
say,
teach a
behold,
positive
I have
confession.
Behold,
This
I have come
this
in the
seemed
volume of the
to
book.
be the most
It
important
is
scripture
writing
used
of
to
me
teach
to
the
do your
word of
will,
faith.
O God.
However, it is
Previously
difficult to
saying,
make
sacrifice
scriptural
and
sense
offering, a
of
burnt
the
offering,
scripture
and offering for
unless
sin,
we
you
examine
did not
chapter 11
desire,
of Mark
no had
from
pleasure
verse
in
20
them,
to
God,
24,
which
and
are
the
offered
event
according to
that
the law.
happened, and the
Then he
event
said,
that
behold,
happened
I
a
have
day
come to
before
do your
Jesus
will,
made
O God.
this statement
He
in
take
Mark
away
chapter
the
11,
first,
verse 12
that
to
he may
14.
establish the
A
second.
day prior
By
to
that,
to the event
will we
reported
have
in
been
this Mark
sanctified.
chapter 11,
By that,
verse 20 to
will
24.
we
Jesus
have been
and his
sanctified
disciples
through
went
the
out
offering of
in
the
the
body
morning.
of Jesus Christ once
Went
for all.
out in the
Hebrews
morning.
chapter 10, verse 5 to 10.
He became
Again,
hungry
Colossians chapter 2, verse
and
14 to
saw
15 say,
a leafy
the
fig
handwriting
tree
of
afar off.
ordinances
He
that was
approached the
against
tree
us
thinking
was
he could
nailed
find some
to
fruit
the cross, and
on it to
principality and
pacify
power
his
were
hunger, but
dismayed
found
and
none.
made a public
He
spectacle
then
by the
cursed
cross
the
of
fig tree.
Christ. Having
As they
wiped
came
out
out
the
the following
handwriting
day,
of
they
requirement that
saw
was
that
against
the
us,
tree
which
had
was
withered from the
contrary
root.
to us,
As Peter
and he
drew
has
Jesus'
taken it
attention
out
to
of
it,
the way,
he
having
seized the
nailed
opportunity
it
to
to the
teach
cross,
them an
having
object
dismayed
lesson on faith.
principality and
In
power,
verse
he
23,
made
Jesus,
a public
when Peter
spectacle
explained
of
to
them,
him that
triumphant
they
over
could
them in
command
it.
the
In God,
mount
Colossians chapter
if
2, verse 14
believers in God
to 15.
they were close to the mount
So
at
we
this
see
time
clearly
to
from
be
this
removed and
scripture
cast into
that
the sea.
the price
The
for
sea
the
here
redemption
could
of
either
mankind was
be the
fully paid
Mediterranean
and
Sea
sealed
or the
on
Dead
the
Sea.
cross.
What
Did
Jesus
Christ truly go
was
to
saying
hell
here,
after his
what
death
was
on the
Jesus
cross
saying
to
here?
suffer? The
He knew
scripture that
it
speaks
is
of
practically
Christ
impossible to
between
cast
the time he
a
died
mountain
on
by
the cross
the
and his
wall of the mouth into
resurrection
the sea.
will give us insight to
Wherefore,
what happened then.
whatever Jesus say here could
And
not
Jesus said to
be taken
him,
literally.
assuredly, I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise.
It is
God, Luke
believed
chapter
that
23,
removing
verse 43.
mountain and
For you
putting
will
up
not
of mountain
leave
are
my
phrases
soul
that
in
are
Hades,
generally
nor will
used
you
to
allow the
connote
Holy
the
One to
removing
see corruption.
or
God, Acts chapter 2,
overcoming
verse
of
27.
great difficulty
He,
amongst the
for
Jews.
saying this,
So
spoke
Jesus
concerning
used
the
the
resurrection
opportunity to
of the Christ,
paint
that
a
his
vivid
soul
picture
was not
of
left
common
in
saying
Hades,
to drive
nor did
home
his flesh
adolescent
see
that
corruption.
no
Note Acts chapter
situation
2,
or
verse
difficulty
31.
in life
Therefore, he
impossible
says,
to
when he
surmount by
ascended on
whoever
high,
has faith
he
in
led
God.
captivity
He
captive
was teaching
and gave
the
gifts to men.
disciple that they
Now,
can change
this he
seemingly
ascended
impossible
one.
situation if
What
they
does
could
it
only
mean
believe
but
in God.
that he also first
He then
descended into
conclude
the
in
lower
verse
part of
24
the
by
earth?
telling them
He
to
who
use this
descended
boundless faith
is also the one who
he
ascended
was
far above all the
exposing
heavens,
to them in prayer.
that he might fill
There
all
are three
things.
basic lessons we
In
can
God,
learn
Ephesians chapter
from
4,
the
verse
fig
8 to
tree
10.
at the
By
center
whom also
of
he went
this
and
Bible
preached
passage.
to the
First,
Spirit in
it
season,
dangerous
who
to
formerly were
Jesus
disobedience,
cursed the fig
when
tree because
once
it
the
had an
divine
appearance
long-suffering
of
waited in the
fruitfulness,
day of
while
Noah,
in reality
while the
it was
ark was
unfruitful.
being prepared. in which
A few
that
the
is,
situation of the
8
nation
souls
of Israel
were
was
saved
similar
through
to the
water.
situation of
1 Peter
this
chapter
fig
3,
tree
verse
at
19
that time.
to 20.
Israel had the appearance of
What deduction
fruitfulness,
can we
but
make
she
from
was
this
an
scripture?
unfruitful nation.
First, that
She
Christ went to
obstinately
Hades,
refused to
the place
believe
of the
in
dead,
the
as
Messiah,
prophesied by the scripture, so that he
thereby
may feel
receiving the
all
grace of
things.
God in vain.
We are told
This
Hades
unbelief eventually
contained
led to the
compartment
destruction
for
of the
both righteous
righteous about
and wicked.
14 years
Second,
after
that he
God
preached the good
17th
news of his accomplishment
17th
on the
year
cross, a
AD.
spirit in prison.
Just like
3,
the fig tree
that he led
river.
captivity captive. We
Second,
are not
Jesus
given
taught
a
the
detailed
disciples
explanation
to use their faith
whom these
by
captives
what
were,
I
but
will
this
call
could be
word
in
of
reference
command.
to the principality
He didn't
and
teach
power
them
in
positive
Colossians chapter
confession
2,
as
verse
the faith
15.
teacher do.
Fourth,
An
that God
examination
did not
of the
allow
book
his body to
showed
decay
that
in
the
the grave.
apostle understood this
He
lesson
resurrected on the third day.
and
5,
did
most
and
importantly,
did it
that Christ
exactly
went
the
to
way
Hades
Jesus
as
taught
the
them.
victor
They used their
and
faith
not to
as command
victim,
sickness
as
and
the faith
evil
teacher
spirit
would
depart from
want us
people
to believe.
and raise the dead
Nothing
exactly
in all
the
these
way Jesus
scriptures
used
suggests
it
that
during
he
his
went to hell
earthly
to
ministry.
be tormented
We
by
see
demons
no such
and
thing.
the fire of
We
hell
see no
for the
such
sake of
things
humanity
as
as taught by the faith
and
teacher.
the apostolic
Really,
epistle
had no
as
reason
positive
to do this
confession
because
like faith
the
teacher
price of
teach.
redemption was fully paid and sealed on
On
the cross.
all the occasions
Faith
the
teacher
apostle
also claimed
used
that
the word
Christ
of
had
command,
to be born
they
again,
made
just
the
like us, because
pronouncement
he
once.
bore our sin on his
Then
body.
Peter said,
This
silver
seemed
and
to
gold
be the most
I
ridiculous
do not
of
have,
all
but
the
what
false claims.
I do have, I
From
give
all
you.
scriptural
In the
indication,
name
Jesus
of
never
Jesus Christ of
committed sin.
Nazareth, rise
He
up
is
and
the
walk.
only sinless
And
person
he
that
took
ever
him by the
lived.
right hand and
That he
lifted
bore
him
the
up.
sins of the
And
whole
immediately
world
his
on
feet
his body
and
does not mean
ankle
that
bones
his
received
nature
strength.
has been corrupted
So
by
he
sin
lifting
like
up
other
stood
humans.
and walked
Like other
and
humans.
entered the temple
So
with them
there is
walking,
no
leaping,
reason
and
for
praising
him
God.
to be originated or born
There he
again
found
like
a
us.
certain man named
What was needed
Ananias,
was
who
for
had
his
been
dead body to resurrected
bedridden 8
from the
years
grave,
and was
which
paralyzed.
the
And
scriptures
Peter
say
said
happened.
to him, Ananias, Jesus
It
the wise
seemed
hail
to
you,
me that
arise
many
and
of
make
the people
your
who
bed. And then he
propagate
arose
these
immediately.
doctrines don't
God
know
Acts chapter
the
9
implication
verse
of
33
what
to
they
34.
preach. They are invariably saying the cross of Christ is not sufficient for the atonement of sin. This, to my mind, contradicts all scriptural evidence.